Hello, hello. Today we are looking at Thier's IE. He requested this from me, and so we're going to be making a YouTube video about it. All right, let's go. So first of all, you can get one more key from your World 1 keys. Your World 2 keys you need to complete these quests, and same with World 3. With World 1, you want to keep one ES that hasn't done it so far. The dog bone. Okay, nice. So don't complete it on this ES and then complete the quest on everyone else. And that way you'll be able to green stack the quest items later and get the 9 keys right now. Another thing, I don't know how you have that many balls, like the cap for that many, but you know what, sure. Stamps. All right, let's go to World 1. Stamps. The total stamp level is looking good. I can already tell you don't have the gaming super bits upgraded yet, but that's okay. That it takes a while. With stamps, I would say just since you're already above 10k, hitting the daily stamp upgrade is nice. But also, I put his IE into the auto IE reviewer, which should tell us which stamps he needs to upgrade. So Mason jar for more carry cap, multi-tool stamp needs to go up. Yeah, that's a big one. And then the bag stamps and crystalline is always a good one to do. And the forge stamp. The forge stamp will help. It's not so much like 10 out of 10. You need to push it to the very top anymore because of hull. But that's kind of where you're at with stamps. You're getting there. You're in a decent spot right now. If we look at your forge, okay, that's good. To be expected. Yup. Forge cap is kind of small. So the cards. What's your gotcha credit? Okay, that's pretty good. So that and then just upgrading your forge cap is always nice. And anvil points. Anvil's looking decent. I would put your archers, one of your archers on the last three, just so you can push those more if you don't already have them green stacked. Let's go. That's what I like to see. World 2 alchemy, vials. Get your nails done. Come on. you it's rough, but it's worth it. And then souls, critters, more souls, more mob parts, god shard, skilling. Okay, all of your skilling bubbles you need to get up. Your total vial is almost there. This one takes a hot minute. Your like some of your mob parts from earlier worlds aren't even done. Like you should focus on getting your skilling items done first, like the fish or the souls or the critters. Critters do take a while, but it's worth it to get those up. And then also focus on getting your monster mob files finished at some point. With sigils, looking good. Do you have all of your bubbles unlocked? You do. Nice. Okay. We're getting there. The I really like the skill AFK gain rate one. And the alchemy liquid one is a really nice one put to invest in. Although it looks like you're only doing one right now, so I would put either more people in sigils, or if you're boobo farming with liquid, then take these people out. Only do one or the other, I would say. It's not worth it to do both, because if you're liquid farming on boobo and you have people in sigils, the sigils won't progress. That was the case a few months ago. I don't know if he's fixed it or not, but that's how it was when I pushed sigils. Pay to win. No, no, no. Nice. Good. You really shouldn't need any more orange ranks or blue ranks at this point. You really just want to scale your red quite a bit. If we look at, here's mine. My red is scaled pretty high. My orange and blue are higher, but you don't want to push them as high as red just because you want to get um these vials done for the red salts. So that's the logic behind that one. And then 10%, nice. 0, 0, 25%. I would put everything to 10%. It just means that you get more quicker. Um, and if you get a refinery proc, if you have do it and you get a refinery proc, then it won't overfill and level you up or something. Because sometimes it's weird. It'll cap, it'll fill up, and then if you accidentally refine it, then it levels up instead of giving you the salts and not leveling it up. I don't know. Salt lick, almost done. That's good. You actually just max this up right. No, you can't. Okay, never mind. 3D printer. Holy. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What's your atom collider? Wait, you're telling me you have billions of prints and you haven't maxed your atom collider yet? Like fluoride's easy. Neon's easy, should be. And then sodium, yeah, level 20 is fine. And then helium that's the one that I'm working on right now. You should be able to push your fishes up a little more. Do you have 2 blood berserkers? No, you don't. Okay, nice. So that'll help you out. So like 3D printer, that'll help you out in terms of you only need to print fish on all of this person. A lot of endgame people use one of these slots for copper. I personally don't really think it's super useful, although if you're pushing atoms, it is. But if you need to, if you're hourly clicking or something like that, it's just nice to have all of the fish that you need to hourly click on this bar at some point. Death Note, okay. Yeah, this is where you can definitely improve. So with your 3D printer, wait, why are you printing rat's tails? Do you need a, do you have a vial with rat's tails? I don't think so. No, it's done. Why are you, why are you printing rat's tails? That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe you're just going through all of the mobs that you need to max the vials on? I'm not entirely sure. I know some of these are for the refinery, and that's good, but the other ones you don't really need to print on your Beastmaster. And then, oh, these are multiplied. Okay, I see. I was looking at the multiplied value and like, yeah, that's pretty good. But, and I was thinking this was a base value, but that's just not the case. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Death Note though. So Gmushes are good. I would get everything else to 1 billion before you start pushing Gmushes more. And then just getting all of the other worlds to 1 billion is a nice boost to your damage. That'll help quite a bit. Yeah, not much more to say there. Shrines, yeah, take a while to level. I would focus on Undead Shrine for sure. That one's a good one to level. Your Crescent Shrine is a good one to level. It looks like you're working on all of your worship towers right now. And it doesn't tell me how long it would take to level these up. Does it say in here how long these buildings take? It gives me the tiers, but it doesn't. Oh, okay. But it doesn't tell me how long it would take to level up. Fair. Okay. So maybe you pushed your shrines to a decent spot and you're now focusing on your towers, which is fine. It's just don't neglect one or the other and always push your talent library or your atom collider and stuff like that. Just always make sure that you're doing them every now and again. You don't have to do them all the time, but a few levels here and there and those will be nice. And then we looked at the atom collider. He's maxed almost all of them for level 20. He's gonna need to go back and get and put some more levels into them whenever he gets the plus 10 to Atom Collider upgrade levels. But right now he's looking pretty good, other than I would say Fluoride, which that should be your next focus in terms of maxing. And then, are we done? Worship. Not terrible, but what is the next? What is the next upgrade? Luster, Dreadlow. Oh, that's a lot of Nolo salts. Okay, yeah, fair. Honestly, fair. So it's green, then yellow. So I would focus on getting more of your green skulls leveled up to Luciferian skulls. And then once you get into troll armor for everybody, okay, never mind. That should be your next focus for Null Assaults, is to get all of your skulls up to, honestly, I would say Marble Glass. Like trapping and skulls should be Marble Glass. Although those are the ones that require a lot of salts. So just be a little wary on that one. Oh boy. I think it's time that you push your worship waves. But like pushing your worship waves and equipping the worship food from World 3, what's it called? Soluble Gum, would be so helpful in terms of maxing these vials. Like if you can add a 60, 70 waves on top of this, and then same for all of the other ones, maybe a few more on the last few. Like this one could probably go 150 or so with where you're at. Like the last 3 or 4 could probably go to 150. And the first few 170, 180, maybe, probably more like 170, 160. And then those will help you level up um your prayers more. It will let you unlock this prayer. Zerg Rush again is one of the best prayers in terms of AFK farming for pretty much anything. It gives you less carry cap, so you want to make sure to take it off whenever you're doing you're upgrading your stamps, but other than that, it's almost always a must. Same with Jawbreaker. You're missing out on some good prayers that will boost your coins, and oh, this will help so much with your stamps. Yeah, you need to. These last two aren't that important, but Rucksack, Jawbreaker, and Zerg especially Rucksack and Zerg are really good. Jawbreaker is good, but it's more of a when you're farming on Bubo for money and you're doing cranium cooking, that's when you want to equip this. Other than that, it's kind of a niche prayer. How's your trapping? Looks about right. Do you need to upgrade blobfish and more salts? So yeah, traps and skulls are gonna be your next prio. It looks like you're focusing more on traps, which is honestly fair. What's the level 60 for the level rec? Okay, sure. Um, so your traps and skulls are gonna be more of a short-term thing. You really gotta push this up higher. um, I don't want to say lock yourself out of null assaults because or like level it up too quickly. Where is it? Yeah. So what I did is I leveled mine up to level like 10 or 11 to get all of my salts that I needed, and then I've just been constantly um trying to catch up. So now I'm finally caught up, but I still need to level these more before I can level my null assaults again. So it's just a waiting game in terms of leveling them. But the sooner you can level it, the better. The more quicker you'll get null assaults for your traps and skulls. And World 4 cooking. Looking pretty good. Time to cook next. Interesting. You might not have your V-Man talent active right now. But also you do. Okay, your cooking speed just kind of sucks. So that's where fluoride is gonna be really helpful, and that's where I don't remember um other cooking speed and that sort of stuff comes from. There I know there's meals, there's stamps, there's vials. The kitchens are nice. The artifact is nice. The atom collider, and then the gaming super bits from worship. Does it show your bonus? Yeah. Meal cooking speed. This one also helps quite a bit, which is also another reason to level up your to get higher waves. And let's go to lab. Total lab levels. That might be what you're pushing for right now and just AFKing quite a bit. So you're almost there. It's crop type bonuses, which is really nice. And you don't have any nano chips or motherboards. That's okay. That's just a waiting game then. Rift. Fishing needs to be leveled. Catching needs to be leveled. Trapping needs to be leveled, but trapping takes a while. Divinity needs to be finished, and summoning needs to be finished, and farming. So you're getting there, but you're not quite there. Also, this one, you're getting there, but you're not quite there. It'll still take you a while to get those max levels for your wizard towers. Sailing. Which artifacts do you have? Jade Rock, Divinity. The Tribolite Rock helps so much in terms of multi-kill per tier and pushing your Death Note. So that's one I would focus on. Shiny Pet breed chance per day. That's honestly not that great, but it's still nice to get it. And then these are really good. The lanterns, all of the lanterns, but the last three especially, like Onyx statues are better, Shimmer Island is better. This one's kind of meh, but it's still good. And then all winter summer bonuses are bigger. This one is really nice. And let's see. Boats, yeah. Island distance. Okay, I don't. Interesting. Divinity, do you have? Dude, I don't think it tells me. I think it used to tell me, and now it doesn't anymore. Gaming, yeah. They really need a new UI for gaming. It's kind of sad. Sneaking, you have all the things. You don't have all the things. This one is nice, but god ranks take a while to get, and they kind of suck. I wouldn't bother pushing god ranks right now. You have plenty of other things to do. Sneaking, pristine charms, fair, beanstalk. Ooh, okay. Get 10k of this. It's rough, but at some point, that's kind of maybe a midterm goal. And then the rest of these should be a short-term goal of getting all of your golden foods on the beanstalk, and then getting 100k and more of them that are fairly easy. And if we look here, that is a good, okay, interesting. Tools are looking good. Tools are not looking good. Okay. All of your characters, I want them to look like this, but in full God Shard. With these tools, and upgraded traps and the DNA splicer. Yes, and Emperor Opals once you're able to get them. So like right now, I would level everything up to Marble and then when you can, everything up to God Shard. And if you didn't know, where is it? I thought they added the hole, the tome. Maybe not. Maybe they didn't add the hole. But in the hole, you can get no the Cosmo upgrade for Forge. Yeah, you're almost there. This one is really nice in terms of pushing all of the God Shard that you need for all of your armor and tools. It will take a while with your prints just because it's not easy to print and you need a lot of it, but it shouldn't be that bad. Constellations, World 1's done, World 2 is done, World 3 is done, World 4 is done, nice. World 5 is done, heck yeah. World 6, did you finish it? Oh, you're so close, man. Oh, you're so close. It might be that you just haven't pushed everyone to samurais, but this one is going to be so nice once you get all of the star signs unlocked. Cards, nice. You can get this one fairly easy. This one is harder. I don't remember what I did for it. I might have just bought it. I'm not gonna lie. Flies are easy. All of these are easy to get up to 6 stars. The souls aren't that easy. The critters you'll be able to do eventually. It just takes a while. World 3, you can get some of the earlier ones you can get up to 5 star, but especially 4 star for some of these. And then especially unlock this. Like this one's easy to unlock and you just haven't yet. There is a cap to catching efficiency, so like it's not the best card to have, but it still levels up your resource set. It'll get you closer to that next cap. All right, so what I want you to do is in the near future. Okay, so here's your game plan going forward. First of all, I want you to get everybody in God Shard tools, the first 4. The skulls, I want you to get to the uh, magma skulls and traps. That'll take a while because they cost null assault. And then I want everybody to have Emperor Opals, along with a God Shard weapon and eventually God Shard armor, but you should do the tools first, then the weapon, then the armor. Yeah, like what are these tools, man? Come on, everything else is looking so nice. And then some of these characters just have crap tools. Like what void tools? Come on, man. Like you can do better than that, especially with the blanket. You you don't have a what? You don't have a divine scarf? Wait, you don't even have a caustic cheeseworks blanket. Okay. You need to get a caustic cheeseworks blanket. It shouldn't be hard. It should be relatively easy. It gives you total damage in mob respawn. It's just better. And then you want to get the divine scarf at some point. It's plus 25% all AFK gain rate and 20% mob respawn, but it requires a strong tooth, and that is the hard part for this necklace. It's 1 in a 2.5k drop, and it just takes a while to get. But yeah, this is what you want to work towards. that should be like your, whenever you watch this, you should immediately upgrade to these, fix your tools for some of your earlier characters, and then start working on your death note to get it to at least 100 million on everything, and then eventually 1 billion on everything. And while you're going through World 1 to World 3, you should get all of those cards to Ruby. And then World 4 and World 5, put your ES on, put like all of your characters on the map, and then put your ES on that map or the map in front of it, and farm creds that way before you get your 100 billion. And then just keep going with World 5. And then, I mean, everything else looked pretty good. Just finish your one constellation. Upgrade your Nullo Salt at some point soon. Once you can sustain, maybe level 9 or 10 would be nice. And other than that, I mean, I think you're doing pretty well. It's just a little bit of finish your death note, finish your character upgrades, upgrade your stamps a little bit more. Like 12k is nice, but try to aim for 13.5, 14k maybe. It should be fairly doable, but you are going to need gilded stamps for that. Maybe not right now, but eventually you will. And oh wait, I totally forgot. Let's look at alchemy. That's something I completely glossed over at the beginning. Alchemy. Don't worry about this. Road Raging. Almost there. Hardy Diggy. I would focus on getting everything to a tier 9 in alchemy. 90, actually, maybe 80%. Yeah, I would focus on 80% for all of your bubbles right now. If you don't know how to do that, sorry, why is it being weird? There we go. Sorry about that. If you don't know how to do that, you go into bubbles and you type in 80% for you, and then it will tell you the percentage beneath the bubbles of where you're at and what you need to hit. So for me, it would be my level is 34, and I need 206 more levels for it to hit 90% or 80%. And so what I've been doing for me is I've been doing 90%, um, and just leveling up these bubbles. I can't upgrade any of these anymore because those cost bits. And this one I can, I just don't care to right now. And these crit chance I don't need. Crit damage is decent, but 400 levels for 10%, I'm okay. I don't need an anvil point reduction, and I don't really care for mining or fishing speed. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with bubbles. Decent base stats, and then everything is, all of the main ones are 95% plus. I'm pretty sure they should be. All of the skilling ones should be 95%. Like this one's 97. This one needs to go up. That's something I'm hourly clicking right now. Actually, most of these aren't 95%. I'm lying. Are they? Like these are, and this is, but like, oh, a lot of these are, so these are 97. This is 95. So a lot of these are, this one isn't. I'm working on that right now. So it depends. Some are, some aren't. All of them are 90% though. So those are my bubbles right now, and that's something to work towards. Yours need a little bit of work. Diamond Chef, that's a good level for it. Big B, Big P could be upgraded some more. That's nice. This one's good to level. So like you have bubbles that you can level. It's just gonna take, alchemy just takes a while to level. And that's all there really is to it. Colo tickets take a while. Yeah. So I think if you have any other questions, I could answer it down in the comments below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.